Welcome to our Conduct Competencies Assessment, CCA. So, good day everyone.
Good day, sir.
So, papakilala ko muna sa inyo ko. I'm Mr. Bonilla, your trainer for today. So, for to attendance, di ba may binigay ako sa inyo agreement or requirements before bago tayo mag-start? So, sa inyo pa ba?
Yes, sir.
Sir? So, for checking the attendance, Jeffrey Codan, John Paul de la Cruz. So, thank you. So, in our overview, qualification, electrical installation maintenance is unit of competencies which is basic, common, and core competencies, which is topic natin mamaya after this overview. So, evidence requirements. In basic competencies, we have participating workplace communication, working team environment, practice career professionalism, practice occupational health and safety. In common competencies, we have use hand tools, perform measuration and calculation, prepare and interpret technical drawing, apply quality standards, and terminate and connect electrical wiring and electronic circuits. So, in our core competencies, which is yung pinaka-topic natin is performing roughing in activities, wiring and cabling works for single-phase distribution, power, lighting, and auxiliary system. So, in our detailed orientation and documentation setup, we have technical education and skill development authority. We have allowable adjustments. So, the first one is translating instruction or using oral explanation or candidates with limited language proficiency. So, next is making accommodation for candidates with permanent or temporary disabilities, which may include modified test, format, or extra time, ensuring the safety and functionality of the assessment environment, including proper use of personal protective equipment, which is PPE, using verbal and non-verbal language to create a supportive assessment atmosphere. The next, we have safety is important during the demonstration because before starting demonstration, carefully assess the environment and the activities involved for potential risks. This includes electrical hazard, sharp objects, heavy machinery, and slip and fall hazard. Number 2, develop and practice emergency procedure including evacuation plans and first aid protocols to prepare for unforeseen events. So we have 3 and 4. So number 3 is to provide comprehensive training on the safe and correct use of equipment used in the demonstration and routing. So number 4 is ensuring that all equipment is well maintained and good working or malfunctioning equipment can pose significant safety risks. And number 5, lead by example by demonstrating and proper use of equipment and safety procedures during demonstration itself. And we have those. Use appropriate language, both verbal and written, to convey information clearly and concisely. Show competence in all core skill area, including visual check, operation check, and post-operation procedure. And ensure you understand and pass requirements and how to perform it correctly. So we have those. Don't assume anything, ask for clarification. If you're unsure, don't skip step. Follow or step in procedure even if they seem redundant. And don't disregard safety. Never compromise safety. Always prioritize safety procedure. Don't be disruptive. Maintain a professional and cooperative attitude, and don't cheat. Cheating will result in failure and a negative impact on your professional development. So, what is ba ang competencies assessment agreement? So, ang competencies conduct of competence assessment is yung agreement natin, which is yung sinimulan natin, yung requirements na binigay ko sa inyo ay yung pinaka-agreement natin. So, this is our floor plan. We have our entrance, contextual learning laboratory area, institutional assessment, practical work area, tools and resources area, fire extinguisher, trainers resources center, super service area, computer laboratory area, comfort room, and distant learning area. And the last is the quality control area. In practical work area naman, which is dun tayo magagaling mamaya, we have evidence review and judgment. After natin na mag-practical, pero meron tayong judgment, which is yung institutional assessment natin mamaya. So in our test, the rules of evidence, we have authentic. The first one is the evidence the applicant work and is genuine. Evidence is issued by a reputable authority, which is mauulit yun. And valid, and the evidence is related to the current curricular affairing of the institution relevant to the elements and performance criteria, consistent with the range of variables and evidence guide. And the last is the current. The evidence reflects the applicant's present knowledge, establishes that a candidate can meet the learning outcome and performance criteria specified in the present curricular affairing for respective institution. This is the consistent and recent, sufficient, and our feedback, yun nga, after natin magkaroon ng practical, meron akong feedback or oral sa inyong communication mamaya. So, given feedback na which is mamaya, and if sasabihin ko kung competent kayo or incompetent, which is the practical, yun natin magbe-base tayo sa practical natin mamaya. So, the final document, which is doon tayo magbibigay ng mga certificate if you are competent or nakapasa ka nga ba talaga sa assessment natin. So, thank you. Before we proceed, so we have progress chart, which is dito natin malalaman kung na-assess ba natin yung practical kanina. And also, kung na-complete ba natin yung magiging practical natin mamaya. So, before we start in practical, I show you the demonstration or the name of. So, this is the double offset. This is the round saddle. And this is the 90 degrees offset. So, now let's proceed in our practical. So, before we proceed in the practical, this is the number 1, number 2, and number 3. So, this is your paper, and this is your paper. Then, we have 5 minutes to answer your practical. And good luck. Are you done, Mr. Dracus? Yes. Wait na lang natin si Mr. Tuda. Siguro nahihirapan. So, are you done, Mr. Tuda? So, let's proceed in our institutional assessment area. So, it's our institutional assessment area. Sad to say, Mr. Kodal, hindi ka nakapasa sa ating assessment. So, wait ka lang dito kung sabi kita ma. And, congratulations, Mr. De La Cruz, kasi yung assessment natin is nakuha mo with authenticity and nag-reflect ang lahat ng diniscuss natin kanina. Diniscuss ko kanina in your certificate. So, you can leave. Thank you po. So, Mr. Kodal, sorry if hindi ka napasa. Meron pa naman, huwag ka magiging malungkot. Meron pa naman tayo sa other assessment natin. So, thank you.